What's up, YouTube? Happy Thursday, CHF here, bringing you another episode of Coaching Handheld Football. Not too much new content in the game today. We still have these snowy signature packs, but we don't have another discounted one, so as a free-to-play guy, I am skipping that. We still have Blitz the Elf packs, I guess until the end of this promo, and then we've got the new Rising Stars, Tre'Davious White. Overall, I'm not a huge fan of the Rising Star program. Reason being, they give them this nice plus 15 boost for like a week, where you can also put 20 more levels into them, so they could have like plus 35 levels, but the stats are just trash at the base level. I mean, a safety with 80 speed, 71 strength, 81 awareness, 64 tackle, 76 man, 80 zone, and 65 catch. I mean, that's just a trash base card, which is why I'm not a fan of these Rising Stars players as a whole. The Rising Stars Masters like Leonard Fournette, those guys are pretty solid. But that's basically all the new stuff we have in the game. One thing I did want to also talk about is Sabretooth did a video yesterday where he was looking at some of these new guys, and he was using the auction house. There's a much easier way. If you guys want to see anybody from the Ultimate Freeze promo, just go to the Ultimate Freeze screen, tap on Overview, tap on Rewards, and it'll bring everybody up. You got all three, past, present, future, Ghost of Madden, all the Bo Jacksons, all the limited Freeze Masters, all the regular Freeze Masters, neutralizers, signatures, out of positions. They are all there, and that's the easiest way to go ahead and look at those. Last thing I want to do here in the intro, guys, is just clarify from yesterday. Some people got upset with me because I called Kings of Defense an alt and Hunt League, and let me just set the record straight. They just had some alts from Knockout Kings and unsportsmanlike conduct, maybe even just the commissioner of unsportsmanlike conduct, but they were actually a merger of Department of Defense and Kings of Vesuvius, which Kings of Vesuvius was a Knockout Kings feeder. So didn't mean it in a disrespectful way by any means. I actually meant it as a compliment, meaning like you guys have top 5 talent and you guys play like a top 10 league, not a top 50 league, which is where you guys are. And as far as the Hunt League thing, I guess you guys are not like just a Hunt League. You just happened to be hunting yesterday where you were hunting, or I guess the day before yesterday, where you were hunting Relentless Ones, which is why you matched us. And that just came from, from one of your guys who actually told me, hey, we were hunting Relentless Ones. So I'm sorry if you guys took that the wrong way. It didn't mean it disrespectfully at all. You guys are a great league, totally kicked our butts. So mad props to you guys. Definitely a tough league and a league that really anybody should watch out for and be careful if you match, because you guys are definitely rock solid. So that's it for the new content, guys. Really not much in the game. So we'll go ahead and kick off the drives today. It's a bit of a cupcake match, so we're going back to using suggested plays, and we will go from there.
All right, guys, here we go. We are going up against Redskins Nations, and I am going up against the highest defense that is left, a 94 overall, this guy Mousetrap 2000. So we're going to go ahead, and a couple of people had requested that we do the suggested plays. So what I'm going to do is whenever we have a cupcake match, I'm going to use suggested plays. It gives me an opportunity to kind of coach you guys through why I'm picking a particular play and still bring some variety to the channel. So we're going to do suggested plays, and they also said that it's a good coaching opportunity for me to choose whether or not to flip it, so I can explain to you guys why I'm flipping certain plays and not flipping other ones. So we're going to go ahead and jump right into it, and we're going to use suggested plays. It's giving us bunch spacing, motion QB draw, and trips PA dig post. I'm going to go with trips PA dig post and flip it. Not a huge fan of this play, but those two guys crossing across the middle, one of them hopefully will get open. So that's what I'm looking for. It looks like we're up against a 4-3 base zone coverage, and we've got Jones that was coming open, so we go ahead and hit him. And we're going to go into suggested plays. It gives us empty trips comeback, motion QB draw. It seems to love that play. And strong eye fullback middle. I'm going to use fullback middle, and I'm not going to flip it. The reads here, guys, Gates is kind of the normal read, the tight end on that out route. Kyle Juszczyk, the fullback, is who I would go to if it's countered. And if we happen to get one-on-one, I may go ahead and bomb it to Mike Evans. So here we go. We get Mike Evans one-on-one. I'm going to bomb it up to him and see if he can come down with it, which he does. And we get a quick one. You also mentioned that you don't want me to do 2-point field goals, which I agree. Field goals are boring, so we're going to go with bunch spacing. We've got this dime zone coverage, so it's not countered. We're just going to go right up the gut. And we are in for 8 points. And we're just going to keep on moving through using suggested plays. This should hopefully bring variety to the channel. So anytime we have a big match, I'm going to, of course, call plays. And anytime we don't, at least for a little bit, I'm going to do this this whole suggested plays just to kind of bring some variety, make it a little bit harder. Because I'll be honest, on a day-to-day basis, when we're playing some of these leagues, they're not ranked all that high. It's kind of boring sometimes. So we're going to go ahead and take this kickoff. We're just going to go right up the middle. And we get out to about the 21-22. And let's see what it gives us as far as suggested plays. We got bunch Z spot, trips halfback stretch, double hitch. Bunch Z spot's a great first down play, but I want to, I don't want to have another big play. I want to actually kind of give you guys some coaching. So we're going to go with trips halfback stretch. It's just a, basic run play. You can sometimes bounce it off to the right side, sometimes go up the middle, depending on what you get. We get blown up. That was not counter formation because counter formation is actually dime, but it may as well have been. Here we get PA clear out, halfback off tackle, and fullback flare. Halfback off tackle is an absolute garbage play. I would recommend never calling it. PA clear out, while I don't like it on second down as much as I do on first down, it's a viable play. So I'm going to go ahead and call it. It is potentially countered since we're up against this 4-3 base zone coverage. But we get Evans one-on-one, and we just bomb it up to him. And if he can catch it, which he does, we get a big play off of it. And that's one of the benefits of having a 6'5" receiver. So next, guys, it's giving us halfback toss, PA boot, and smash. I'm going to go with smash here, guys. PA boot is just an awful play. Toss is not bad, but I don't like it on first down. And smash is a good play. You basically got two guys that you mainly read, plus your running back can be a dump off. And those are Jones, your slot receiver, on that corner route, and Evans on that curl route. One of them should be wide open, and that's who we're going to go to. So it looks like we've got a man coverage here, and we're going to get Evans, and it gets batted away. It gives us empty trips comebacks, trips tight end off tackle, and trips tight end stick. Not great plays here, guys. Not a fan of empty trips comeback. Trips tight end off tackle is an absolute garbage run. So we're going to go with trips tight end stick. And on this particular play, guys, I am going to look to either Gates on that curl route, but more importantly, probably Jones on that little out route. And we will see what we get. And we get a big first down, bringing it up to about the 10-yard line. They really want me to call empty trips comeback, and I don't want to do it. Halfback counter, not a very good run. And curls is actually a good play, so I think I'm going to run with curls. On curls, you've got these two curl routes to your wide receivers 1 and 2. Both of them could be open. If they fall into a deep zone, you'll be able to hit one of them in front of that. You've also got both running backs, your running back and your fullback, that can go out into the flat. One of them can get open, and your tight end can get open. So it's just about making the reads here and seeing what you get. Here, we've got Evans, who kind of boxed out his receiver, so we knew we can hit him on that curl route. We are inside the 5-yard line. And let's see what it gives us. It's going to give us strong eye PA FL middle, weak eye double counter, and strong eye halfback blast. While I like both of these runs, I'm not a huge fan of them inside the goal line. So I'm actually going to go with strong eye PA FL middle. And I'm going to try and take this one with the quarterback as a scramble and just scramble it in. So hopefully we don't get blown up at the line. And we are in for the scramble. So since we did use our scramble, we're not going to be able to use bunch spacing. So I'm going to flip toss. Toss has been really problematic lately. It has not been scoring as well as it used to, at least for me. Let me know in the comments what you guys think, whether you guys have been having luck with toss. But I feel like toss has been just getting blown up so much lately that I almost don't want to call it anymore. And that's just, I don't know, could just be that I've been running bunch spacing so much that, I don't know, I've lost my touch on toss, but hey, it is what it is. Let me know what you guys think. So we're going to go ahead and start this final drive here, guys. And looks like he's got decent kick power, so he's dropping it inside the 5, but not in the end zone. So we take that out to about the 22-yard line, and we will go with suggested plays again. It's going to give us PA boot, which we are not going to call. Wide receiver wheel, which I am just not a fan of this play. Let's see if we flip it. Yeah, it gets Jones going deep and Evans on kind of a post route. Not a huge fan, so I'm actually going to go with toss, and I'm going to flip it. We're up against a 3-4 base coverage, which looks like it was countered. Critical counter, 100%. And let's see, it's going to give us halfback angle, bunch halfback dive, and trips corner strike. I'm going to go with bunch halfback dive. Second down is kind of the ideal place that I like to run this play because we're going to force this dime coverage. And we'll basically either be able to have one-on-one versus that middle linebacker, or we'll be able to get him blocked off. And we take that up for a first down. So next suggested play, it's going to give us smash, halfback counter, and strong eye fullback middle. We're going to go with strong eye fullback middle, see if we can get that isolation play with Mike Evans on one-on-one. If not, we're going to go to Gates or use check. Here we go. We're going to take Gates here because Evans is not one-on-one. And we take that up to about the 45-yard line. It's giving us wide receiver wheel, halfback dive weak, and trips PA dig post. I'm actually going to go with halfback dive weak here. This particular play I do like on first down. So we are just going to go ahead and run this right up the gut. And hopefully we can get a big hole, which we get a decent hole, breaking the 100% medium counter. Brings up a second and inches. It's going to give us empty trips comebacks, fullback fake, halfback toss, and strong eye PA tight end corner. Not a huge fan of empty trips comebacks. You've seen me skip it every time they've been giving it to me, and they've been giving it to me probably more than any other play. Fullback fake, halfback toss. It's not an awful play, but it's not a great play. Strong IPA tight end corner. I like this play. It's countered a lot. I usually like to run it on first down, but I will occasionally run play action on second. So since if it fails, I'd rather use it now, basically. Now, this is the counter formation potentially, but it doesn't necessarily say much other than, yep, it is countered. So it brings up a third down, 3rd and 6. We're on the right hash. It's giving me the exact play that I want. PAFL middle, not a chance I'm calling play action on third down. 4-5 base is an awful, awful run. Motion cross is pretty much my desired third or fourth down play, so I'm absolutely going to call it here. So we've got a zone coverage, which means we're going to do one of three things. We're either going to hit Michael Crabtree, wide receiver 2, Leonard Fournette, our running back, or we're going to scramble. Here we get our blocks, we roll out, and oh, son of a gun, I meant to throw that to Crabtree. That is not good. Not good at all. It's giving us bunch C spot, bunch spacing with no scramble, and spread halfback screen. This is not a good place to be, guys. Not one bit. I should have had Michael Crabtree deep for an easy first down. I don't have scramble, so I'm not going to use bunch spacing. I may have been able to pull that off. Bunch Z spot is okay, but I may not get the full 6 yards going to Evans or Gates, which leaves Jones and Crabtree. And spread halfback screen, I think I'm going to lean towards this one, guys. And I've got two guys that I'm really going to look for. The primary read is going to be Gates on that corner route where he kind of cuts in and then runs out to the corner. If it's countered, I'm going to have to go to Leonard Fournette. So here we go. Let's see what we get, guys. It's a counter, and we get blown up on a medium 13% counter. Wow. Ouch, that hurts, guys. But there it was. That's the drives. Only 16 on the day. Or I'm sorry, only 14 on the day. Not a good day.
So there it was, guys. Crappy dropped a drive today off of the suggested plays, giving me a not great suggestion and a soft counter. But if you like this video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. If you are new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Hang out with me for a week or two. Track your scores. I promise they will get better. And if you want to see what I drop, when I drop it, hit that bell icon to join the notification squad. This weekend, I will be dropping the first episode of my Defense 201 series, which is building off of my old series, Defense 101. What we are going to be looking at is every single play in the game and recognizing the counter formation. So this weekend, we are going to start with episode 1 of Defense 201, where we will be dropping every single run play. There are 21 run plays, and we are going to run up against a low counter, a medium counter, and a critical counter, and show you how you can recognize those pre-snap for every single run play. And then we will go from there until we have covered every single play in this game. I love you guys. I will see you tomorrow. CHF out.